Ganja La Peak is a 5,000 metre mountain in the Langtang region of Nepal, just south of the Tibetan border. The Ganja La is a high pass at 5,100 metres that allows access between the Langtang Valley in the Halambu region to the south. The mountain is best accessed from Ganga, the highest village in the valley, in a comfortable base with several acclimatisation options to help adjust your body to the lower levels of oxygen. You should definitely trek up Ri behind the village and also make the full day trip to Chagori prior to making an attempt on Ganja La Peak. Typically, a 2-day excursion is needed from Ganga, although it is possible to set up a base camp at 4,300 metres for a 3-day climb. I've walked over that col, come through base camp. The team is just returning from Ganga. However, a well-acclimatised party can move straight up to high camp, which is shared with Ganga. Water is available from frozen pools nearby. I'll set my high camp just below the Ganja La, 200 metres maybe. This is where they go off to Ganga in that direction. There are narrow views down the valley, but sunset should be spectacular and justifies carrying all that weight this high. For the ascent, you'll need to pick your way through the unstable moraine to reach the huge glacial shelf that stretches as far as Punkan Dopku. There are crevasses, so caution is needed, but without recent snowfall, the passage was uncomplicated. Plod along underneath the summit to reach a steeper gradient on the northeast side of the mountain, which allows access to the summit ridge. I think I'm up onto the summit ridge. I think that might be the summit there. Summit ridge, nowhere near as steep as it looked from head on, as off the way. And it probably wasn't much more than 35 degrees. The mountain is used as a training camp by the Nepalese Mountaineering Association, so you may find some fixed ropes in place. The climb culminates in a lovely summit ridge at about 30 degrees steepness. The climb is probably rated at a grade of Alpine PD, which is small difficulty. The final few steps to the summit have a feel of floating in air, with the magnificent Himalayan panorama stretching to the horizon in all directions. From the summit, you'll gaze all around at the spectacular views. The main range and Tibetan border is to the north, where Langtang Lirung dominates the skyline. Then to the northeast, the 8,000 metre peak Shishapangma with its massive south face. Ganja La Peak and also Yala Peak do not require a peak permit. Mountains under 5,800 metres do not require royalty fees, making this a suitable low-cost objective for independent groups. The neighbouring Ganga, however, does require a trekking peak permit, but would make an ideal double objective. Starting the descent from the summit. Ganja La Peak is a fun climb and not a serious undertaking by any means. It is a worthy objective for anyone looking for a 2-week Himalayan climbing trip.